Today I'm going to be showing you how to do an oil change on a Lexus SC400. It has the 1UZ V8, just a little 4-liter, super simple. This one takes 5.1 quarts, so let's get right to it. Alright, what's up YouTube? So today I'm doing an oil change on my Lexus SC400. I'm just going to walk you through the basic steps on how to do an oil change. First, so I already took my cap off, so pretend I'm unscrewing it. Take your cap off. Put it somewhere where it won't fall in the engine. And then make sure you grab your oil and your filter. So for me, I've got all my stuff right here. And then after you grab all that, I'm gonna just leave it right here for now. Or actually, I need the filter. So, after you grab all that, you're gonna come underneath the car. And then after you come under the car, you find your oil pan. Don't mistake it for the transmission pan, the oil pan. Mine's dirty, I gotta do my oil pan gasket. But it's no biggie right now. And then typically your oil drain bolt is gonna be a 14mm socket. So after you grab that, you loosen it. Once again, I've already got mine loosened. And then you don't want it to drip all over the place. So you want to make sure, get it loose. And once you feel confident, pull it. Look at that. Barely anything. Look at that consistent flow. And then you want to look. Typically it's in the front of your engine, but you want to find your oil filter. The oil filter looks like this. It's a round black or white cylinder. And these are sometimes pretty hard to get off, but mine was actually fairly easy. Usually you would need a oil filter wrench and crank at this to get it off, but I got lucky. So you're just gonna let that drain out for a little bit. You gotta sit and watch it, because once the flow moves, as it runs out of fluid. And then once you're done with this, you're going to come over to this and drain this. This will get off it all over your lines and stuff. I would recommend brake cleaner to clean it off after you're done. And yeah, it's pretty simple. So I'll update you guys. So, since my oil's still draining, I'm gonna clean off my drain bolt real quick, which shouldn't be too bad. Just clean up where the socket goes, clean the threads, and then grab a little bit of oil and stick it on your threads when you put it back. See, a lot better than it was. And then I already got my oil filter out, so I'm gonna go under here, say what up to kitty cat. What up, kitty cat? Alright, still draining. I think I'm gonna cap it there. So usually you're supposed to let it drain just all the way out, but I am not, what's the word for it? I don't like waiting. I'm impatient. So you're going to start threading this back in. Oh my God, if I can, there we go. Start threading that back in. And then you're going to find, where is it? Your wrench. And you wrench it down. You don't want it insanely tight, just get snug and then go, ooh, ooh. That's all you want. Snug, not tight. And then, where'd I throw my rag? Hold on 1 second. Okay. And you're gonna wipe this off. Just like that. And now you grab your oil filter. Drag your oil pan over to it. And then try and line these up the best you can, like so. And then you want to reach up here and start twisting it. And then you're gonna see oil come out at the bottom. Just like that. Right into your oil pan. Look at that. Okay, so once you unscrew that, you're gonna take your oil filter off, set it upside down in here. And then usually you want to puncture the top so the oil can leak out. And then you're gonna grab your new filter, grab some oil just off of right there or something, put it on the threads, just like this.
Are you following the instructions?
No, I'm making a video. And then put some on the O-ring. It'll help lubricate it, help it seal better.
A video. We're watching Lee do a video.
I think you're watching Lee do an oil change.
It's called a video, Mom. Lee's doing a.
I'm making a video on how to do an oil change for my buddy. Screw this on.
I'm Lee doing a video. I have my job, Papa.
You don't want this hella tight, just snug.
If you keep doing that, then you're gonna be famous with like and subscribers.
There you go.
Do that.
Now that's on, you grab your rag, clean this up. I don't have brake cleaner, so I'm just gonna wipe this off. Just like that. And then, take your oil pan,
And by the way,
screw it out.
Lee, let's be by the way. Lee has to get
Then you gotta grab your oil. And then you're gonna grab your oil. I have 530 high mileage because my car, if you check your cap, tells you what kind of oil you take. So mine takes 5.1 quarts of 5W30, and I have a high mileage car, so I'm using the high mileage oil. I need to find my funnel really quick, and then I'll show you pouring it in. So, got my oil. Just gonna pour it in there. If you put it sideways, see how it has a smoother flow? Because it has more of an air bubble, so it doesn't glug. And you're just gonna add those in one after another. Just like that. You're gonna grab your second quart and just fill her up. There we go, that's number 2. And I just gotta do that 3 more times. Number 3. Three. And last one. That is 5 quarts of oil. Mine takes 5.1. So I'm gonna have to grab another quart off the shelf, and then I'm going to, I'm gonna run it with 5 quarts. I'm gonna see how high it is on the dipstick. I'll show you guys that. So, that's empty. I'm going to put the cap back on the bottle, set it with the rest of them. And then, you wanna grab your funnel. Try not to leak oil. Wrap it in a towel. Just like that. And then you set it up somewhere just out of the way. Just like that. Put your oil cap on. Boom. And then you're going to come in your car. That knocking is my catalytic converter. I have a bad cat. Thought my cat was clogged, so I made the smart decision of letting my friend punch it out. And there's loose pieces in there. I have a new cat on the way though, so it's okay. But basically, you're gonna start your car. Try and take it to 1500. And just hold it there for about 10 seconds. Just like that. And then shut your car off. Come over here. You're gonna need a second rag if you're using a rag for your funnel. So I have a second rag right here. Let's see. I'm gonna try and set the camera up somewhere. Alrighty. So cool. Perfect. So you come over here. Here's your oil engine dipstick. You're gonna grab that, pull her out, give it a nice good wipe, just like that. Make sure it's nice and clean. And then you're gonna come over here, dip her right back down. All the way down, pull it up. So, as you can see, my oil's a little low. So I need about a half a quart. So I am gonna go grab that. And then once you top it off with the oil, you should be good. And that's how you do an oil change on a Lexus SC400. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll do more maintenance. I have quite a few parts coming for this car. I have to do my ignition coils. I have to do my catalytic converters. I'm doing my brakes. And I'm gonna bleed my brake system too. So I'll teach you guys all that. I'll run you through all that. Super simple. The hardest one's the catalytic converter. That one you have to have a welder for. Other than that, pretty simple. It's just maintenance. And you guys have a good day. Like, subscribe, notification bell.